Point number 2 this morning could be point number 1, 2, and 3. Nvidia back on again. There is no emotion associated with this. There is no discussion about whether or not it's a bubble. Okay, man get on call and ask other men if his stock is a bubble. In what world would the man say, yes, it's a bubble? So the predetermined answer to the question is it's not a bubble, and you're being asked questions by people who identifiably have never called a bubble. So again, what you need is just a risk management process, right? Not all this bubble talk. You need to know that quad 4s pop bubbles, and bubbles pop systematically by making lower highs, breaking a medium-term trade, and breaking trend signal support. Risk range on Nvidia is now 182 to 199. Write 3 things down. Medium-term trade breakout levels 191. That's why it's really popping, because that's what things that break out on a trade basis and or breakdown do. They go down faster when they break medium-term trade, just like it did. Back then, the number was 193. It went to 185 or 184, whatever. Then it pops and goes to the upside. Now, and trend signal support of 178 holds. So again, there was no point in time where we said that Nvidia was a bearish trend, we'd short it or anything like that. If you look at our asset management product, you can see how we're positioned accordingly. So again, long Nvidia. But long it here into a lower high would not be the idea to be going max long. So again, you don't chase to begin with. If you have a large position in Nvidia on its way to 199, what would you do? You'd sell some because it's making a lower high versus its all-time closing high of 207. And that's it. Don't forget, Nvidia still has to deal with quad 4 things for the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. I don't know if it's for 2 more days. But again, quad 4 conditions have not gone away this morning because Nvidia had a good quarter. Again, Nvidia is almost 8% of the S&P because it had a good quarter. Again, Nvidia is not Microsoft. Microsoft was a great bearish, bullish to bearish trend pivot that we made. It is not Netflix. It is not any of the bearish trends, the big ones, Oracle, Meta. No, no, no. It is Nvidia. So Nvidia moves to number 3 now in our top 3. Number 1 in signal strength is Google. Number 2 is Apple. And actually a distant third is Nvidia, because Nvidia is not signaling higher highs, the other 2 are, and that's how I define it mathematically.